Hi guys, welcome to our second race across country. It's at Druridge Bay. As you can see, the ladies are going around behind us. They're on their second lap. The men go off in should be about 50 minutes. We've got 3 laps to do. It's very dry on the foot. It's very lumpy and bumpy off the cows that have been on the fields. And that's probably the worst part about this one actually, is when the cows have been on the fields and they've left ruts off their hooves. It's like proper ankle breaker stuff when it's really dry. But we'll get it done. As I said previously, first lap will be nice and easy, and then I'll try and pick it up for the second 2 laps and we'll see how we get on. It's quite warm actually. It's not really warm, obviously. It's quite warm. There's not much breeze over here. There might be some out the back because there's not as much trees in this field we're in here. It's literally surrounded by trees. So just try and get through it. Take it as easy as I can. I did part run yesterday and much quicker than I want to do. So that might come back to bite us. We'll find out, I guess. We'll see how we get on. Hope we get some footage. Hopefully I don't get banned. I didn't get any problems last time, but I don't think anyone actually noticed the camera because it's quite small. So I'm going to try and capture some footage on this one. We'll see how we get on. Well, it's not what I wanted. That's my pack over there. Missed the start. Warming up. But that way, doesn't really matter. Cheers. So as you can see, I completely screwed the plan up and missed the start of my race. I was too busy warming up and I wasn't paying attention to my watch, obviously. I was over in the trees and I heard the gun go off and I'm thinking, that cannot be my race. A bit unfortunate, so the plan completely went out the window straight away. I wanted to take it nice and easy for the first lap and then build into the race, make sure I was alright. Essentially do the exact same plan I did at Thornley Hall because it worked there, so I thought I'd do it again. But yeah, missing the start line, I thought instantly, you know, I've got a lot of work to do and I wanted to catch people up. Obviously I didn't have to, but I wanted to keep going. I wanted to battle. I know that this terrain and this course isn't anywhere near as hilly as the other one, as Thornley Hall, so it wasn't going to be as punishing in that regard. This has, according to Strava, this has 88 metres of elevation, whereas Thornley Hall's got more than double that at 184. So I knew I wouldn't be absolutely blitzed on the hills because there aren't really that many hills. You've just kind of, you know, push up them a little bit inclines. It's not too bad. I managed to pick up obviously a lot of people because there's a lot of slower runners there, and obviously I was faster than them anyway, so if I'd have started at the back and just worked my way around, so I was using the slower runners to kind of pick them off. Although ultimately my goal was still to try and run within myself a little bit, but try to get up the field a little bit better. Honestly, I'm just using this as a bit of training run, get back in, obviously running on the grass, running some little hills, nothing mental. It's going to be challenging anyway. I just wanted to try and use it as a training run and build some more strength for the harder runs that are coming and keep getting pace in my legs for races in the future. So I managed to stay calm and just gradually work my way through without going absolutely nuts. I mean, I couldn't go nuts anyway if I tried. My legs were alright actually. I'd warmed up pretty nicely. Park run hadn't took a lot out of them, even though I'd ran park run faster than I wanted to. It didn't absolutely knackers. Yeah, so my legs were alright. I just didn't want I didn't want to go out too hard and then suffer on the last lap, even though like I've just said, it's not that hilly, so it's not too bad. That's me just checking the camera was on, because obviously I started in a rush. I didn't even know if I had turned it on or not. So yeah, I knew the course wasn't going to punish us if I didn't go out too quick and just absolutely blow my legs up, because I haven't done a lot of hill training. The guys were about 400 or 500 meters ahead of us when I got to the start, and with it being hills and grass, that is, you know, it's a considerable amount of pace to move up. But I did manage to pick off quite a lot of people. I was quite happy with what I did. And ultimately I had a really good race, even though I started terribly, obviously. My bad anyway. The total distance was 9.5 kilometers. And even though, like I just said, my 3 laps, I wanted to kind of take it easy, but I didn't manage to do that because of shit start. there's a segment on Strava that's just under 1.5k long. That's the medium pack when I was coming past us there. And between the 3 laps, that segment of just under 1.5k, there was only 5-second difference between the 3 laps that I ran. So I was consistent in my pace, even though my pace was higher than I probably wanted to be. I never really felt like I was under pressure and really hurting, which is nice, but obviously it means I could have pushed myself a little bit more if I wanted to. But again, it's about, same as the park run video, it's about just trying to get through it and not knock myself yet. I've still got a long way to go. Yeah, I was chuffed with what I did. Really happy. I actually managed to run this. In the middle of this run, I managed to run a 5k 5 seconds faster than the park run I did yesterday. So that's pretty good actually. I'm really chuffed with that. It was a pretty good effort. Couldn't really be disappointed with that, to be honest. Yeah, it was quite nice. And obviously I'm editing this the day after, so I am actually struggling with some headaches today, and I don't know whether that's sleep related or not. It's probably not. It's probably going to be down to this and park run, running them back to back for the first time in a long while, and then putting in 2 of the fastest 5Ks I've ran in over a year, back to back. Probably not the best idea, and that's why I'm getting headaches. So I am struggling a little bit today, but paracetamols make sure I'm hydrating properly, and I'll be all right. Yeah, struggling a little bit for the effort, but it was good. It was a good weekend of running. Quite enjoyed it. Happy with my progress. Can't be disappointed at all. So I'll fast forward the footage so you can see a full lap of the course, just to make sure you can see all the hills and whatever else there is to be had at Druridge Bay. So speed it up a little bit, otherwise the video will be like 40 minutes long. There's also a skip in the middle of this where I've gone from halfway through the second lap, well, a little bit into the second lap, into the third lap on this section. Because I don't think my camera lasts long enough to the full 3 laps, which is about 40-50 minutes long. The battery just doesn't last long enough, so there's a jump in there as well. I've never been scared of going full belt downhills. I've never actually face planted yet, so I've got nothing to worry about yet. Until that happens, I'll still keep doing it. So as you can see, I'm catching this fella in front. Always try and give it a bit of welly. I think it's a good place to try and pick people off and then carry that speed into the straights. My family were out in support of us today, my son and my wife, so that was really nice. This is him here. It was really nice to have them out there. It's always nice to see him. And yeah, it was a good run, ultimately. Really enjoyed it. A lot quicker than I thought I would be. Ultimately, I didn't plan on doing that, and I probably wouldn't have run as fast as I did if I didn't start so badly. I might have taken it easy a bit longer. But then on Thornley Hall, I thought I took the first lap too conservatively, to be honest. I wanted to catch these guys. There was a big group ahead of us there, but I was actually a little bit too far behind them to give it a go from this far back. I wish I'd have seen it earlier, because I would have tried to go after them a bit more. But these two guys in front of us, I wanted to sprint out as well. But as I said in the start, these are normally cow fields. And obviously the cows leave massive hoof prints in the grass. But when it dries up, those hoof prints go absolutely rock hard, and it just breaks your ankles trying to run on them. I mean, you can probably see from my running, I'm a bit all over the place anyway. So I was trying to sprint finish, but I just literally couldn't. And I thought, you know what it is, I don't want to break an ankle. It's just not worth it. So yeah, we got over. Didn't get any problems from the referees either with the camera, so that's really nice. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers, guys. My next race is at Lambton in 2 weeks' time, I believe. Lambton Castle, Lambton Estate. Yeah, that's a tough course. So we'll see you in that one.